Can Juju be used to win either the lottery, betting, or any gaming at all? Can the operators of gaming, or whether lottery or betting, can they use Juju to stop the players from winning?
But what is Juju to you?
Juju is jazz. Juju is where you travel miles away, tie red wrapper so that you can win a game.
For me, when I'm going for an interview, I want to hear my mother's voice last because she's like my own lucky charm.
Lucky charm.
You understand? So that can be my own Juju. You understand? So if that
is that your definition of Juju?
So
you agree that there is Juju?
There is a diabolical part of it.
I think that's where we're going to.
This is Africa, so there's always a spiritual explanation of everything.
Yes. Exactly.
Right? So if you believe in it, if it works for you, all good and fine.
It's been 3 years since I've been affiliated with the gaming sector, and there's been speculations, questions about the gaming. So many people want to know so many things about gaming. Well, this is the reason why I thought to myself, why not have a podcast where we can talk about everything you need to know about gaming? My name is Thomas Evelyn, and welcome to the Gaming Room. We are about to have fun, and just stick with me in this journey because I'm here to give you all the reads and runs. Okay, with me today in the studio, I have two special guests for you. One is Ugo Marama. I don't even know what that means actually, because I'm curious. I'm going to ask him what Marama means. I don't know what Ugo means, but I think that Marama, I'm interested. I just feel like Marama means something interesting, something on point, you know. So maybe anytime he's gaming or maybe anytime he's doing anything, it has to just be on point, and that is why he is Ugo Marama. And guess what? I have another special guest. His name is Mr. Shawbet. Allow me to laugh this one out because I've never heard anybody like with the name Mr. Shawbet. So I'm curious to know why his name is Mr. Shawbet. But with that, we'll start with Ugo Marama.
Okay, so Ugo Marama, let me put you out of your curiosity so you rest at once. So Marama is everywhere good.
Oh, Jim, I love this.
Oh yes, everywhere good. So I mean, my name is Ugo, as you've all heard, and everywhere really, really good. And I represent the youths that are going through a lot, which is why I'm here today, hoping that you understand and sit with me through this podcast and hear from us and know if true, there's a way out of this a lot, or we are going to stick with this a lot for a very long time.
Okay, I love the energy, Ugo Marama. Do you want to share anything you know about the gaming sector, or if there's anything you'd like to share briefly?
Oh yeah, so the reason why I started with us going through a lot is poetically you can see that lottery has a lot in front of it. And so with lottery, you can either get out of your lot or keep going through a lot.
Okay.
You understand? For gaming, I mean, I've been gaming for a very, very long time. You can't blame us. As Nigerian youths, most of us, we are into one quick scheme money or the other. And people like us, we have chosen to go the gaming path. You understand?
Yeah.
There is a brand that if I call it on this podcast now, 9 out of 10 will know.
Please no mentions.
Of course. But then, I mean, it has to do with football and over 2.5. I'm sure you already know.
Interesting. Okay, over to Mr. Shawbet. Please, I'm curious. Is your name Mr. Shawbet? Because when I dialed his number, his name was saved as Mr. Shawbet. Please, what is your name?
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Gabriel. I'm in short form Gabi.
Okay.
And I'm sure somebody must have saved my name as that.
It's Truecaller. Truecaller, yes. Truecaller does that.
Okay,
yes.
I'm beginning to assume that you used to predict winnings for people. Maybe that's why they saved your name as Mr. Shawbet.
Not really. Maybe because I have done a whole lot of gaming activities across lotteries, sport betting, casino,
that makes
and all
sense.
of that. Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. So what would you like to say in general about the gaming sector, since you're very versed in the field?
Yeah, so gaming can be categorized mainly or majorly into two: gaming for fun and gaming for profits.
Okay.
So it depends on where the aspect you are taking it from.
Only God knows where I did.
I was going to say the only way I know is for profit. Please, how do you enjoy gaming? Like, because I feel like I'm putting my money and
Yes. Why are you playing?
How is it
Why are you
fun?
having fun?
Oh, okay.
with your money?
So if you are playing using playing the PS5, PS2, PS3, and all of that, that's still gaming. You're not putting your money,
Exactly.
except you're now betting with, say, somebody you are playing online with,
okay.
or
Yes.
your friends and all of that.
Okay.
And so you can either game for fun or game for profit. Although almost everybody, majority, let me say, I don't have the statistics, but off my head, I would say about 80 or 85%
Of
are
people.
gaming for profit. Because, I mean, there should be something you should get in return for your predictions, your time, your data, and all of that. Yes.
Definitely, I think I'm going to be part of those people that are giving for profit because I mean, we need to make this money. Okay, today there's a very, very hot topic that I want to talk about because I've heard it over and over again. I've been to a casino where I saw people like, oh, don't wear a blue shirt when you're close to me because somebody is trying to like play a game and they're like, oh, this person is going to bring me bad luck. Or do you think in the gaming, like, can juju be used to win either the lottery, betting, or any gaming at all? Do you think juju can be used to altercate the answers, the money, everything that has to do with it? Does juju have any influence on gaming?
Okay, thank you very much for your question. And in these questions, I think there are two major keywords there. Number one is juju, number two is gaming. We have explained gaming, we have analyzed gaming. So please, can you help me with the definition of juju? So I will know where to take it from. What is juju to you?
Juju is jazz.
Juju is jazz, man.
Juju is jazz.
Juju. I don't know what else. What to
I don't know
define
what-
juju with.
Juju is where you travel miles away to go
okay.
and meet somebody or had to do something for you. One or two times, tie red wrapper so that you can
Anybody
win
with
a
juju
game.
can like
or-
test it on him. So
Exactly.
we feel juju.
Exactly.
Because for me, when I'm going for an interview, I want to hear my mother's voice last because she's like my own lucky charm.
Lucky charm.
You understand? So that can be my own juju. You understand? So if that
Is
is
that
what-
your definition of juju?
so
So you
there's-
agree that there is juju?
there's a diabolical part of it. If that's what you want to focus on, then let's know so that we will know how to strike the
I
balance.
think that's where
Okay.
we're going to.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we should make it. There's a maybe an acceptable name for the voodoo,
Oh,
Voodoo.
right.
black witchcraft.
Oh,
Okay.
black magic.
Like black magic. You understand? Not black because it's black in color or ascribed to a particular race, but based
Okay.
on, I mean, the definition of
Right.
it. Something that, yes, it could have like negative effects on something. But so we're asking, can we, because this question is really, really good because sometimes I feel like certain days when I have bad luck in gaming, that somebody somewhere is tweaking something that is affecting me. I used to feel it. Sometimes I feel like I've created a prediction. I don't want to tell it to the next person because in my mind, I don't know if their village people have said they will never make it. And that affects me. So
Oh my God.
in that
By
perspective,
association.
I needed to put me out of my misery because maybe sometimes I'm doing too much and I need to understand. Also, other times my friends think I'm stingy with my prediction because maybe when I play alone I win. When I give them, we lose. And I tell them it's them. They say it's a lie because I feel that something somewhere. So please, do you think this juju, voodoo, black magic can affect this whole gaming industry?
And not just for playing, can this juju even, like, can the operators of gaming or whether lottery or betting, can they use juju to stop the players from winning?
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. So let me just quickly give a straight answer, then we begin to analyze it.
Okay.
I will take it from the operator perspective, and I also take it from the player's
Gamer
perspective.
perspective.
I work also as an operator, and by default, I'm also a player. So from the operator perspective, say for instance, sports betting. You are putting your prediction on. Let me use the last week's match, Chelsea versus Man U.
Okay.
And as an operator, I am not on the field with the players. As an operator, I am not a player. I am not Enzo. I am not any of those players, right? So I cannot go and prepare Voodoo to make Bruno not score a penalty. I cannot go and prepare a Voodoo to make Amorim not field a particular player. You understand? That's number one. Now, from the player perspective, these guys will actually come to their to the field to do their 90 minutes.
Okay.
So I cannot go and prepare voodoo, a charm somewhere, bring two black things together, concoction together, to make sure that when Palmer is about to hit the ball, somebody will cross him and then he will have an injury at the 15th minute.
Yeah, but Palmer had an injury at 15th minute in that match. He actually did. What? I'm wondering.
So the truth is, this is Africa. So there's always a spiritual explanation
so
to everything,
yes.
Exactly.
right? So if you believe in it, if it works for you, all good and fine.
But with your definition now, or with everything you've said, you might not be able to do the juju for the players to actually win or not, but you can do the juju to put yourself in the position to, get it right.
Okay, so you see, over the years of
Experience
actively participating in the gaming industry, I've heard players say a lot of things. Well, say for instance, lottery, where you play with numbers.
Okay.
You ask players, how do you get your numbers? You hear people saying they get numbers from madmen on the street.
I heard it from a madman.
I've heard it.
I got it from a madman.
And I don't even know how true this is. And I've heard it from 4 different people.
Right? So you hear players saying they get their numbers from various places. And some people, there was a day I was driving along Yaba in Lagos, and I was in traffic. My glass wound up and all of that, and I saw somebody knock on my glass. So when I mean, by default, Lagos, you have to always be on guard. So I just looked at the person. I was like, "What's going on?" I shrugged, like, "What's going on?" The next thing, he brought a white paper with numbers on it. I said, "What's going on?" He said, "I should wind down." Okay. Out of curiosity, I wonder a very little, and then he said, I should go and play this number that he just saw it in his dream. It's going to come out.
Dreams come true.
Please, did you play the number? No. Did you play?
No, I can't play those numbers because
Why?
I don't believe in things like that.
Oh.
You guys try before you go. No,
I will play 3 times. Gamers like me.
Okay.
So people just get numbers from various places, and it is their belief. It is their own. Okay, if I do this, and I've heard people say they get numbers from their children. I was like, oh, how? They say for instance, like yesterday I was teaching my son mathematics, and I told him to recite 1 to 100, and then he was stuck at 69. He kept calling 69, and he was like, "This is what they call 69."
That's a lucky number.
Also, not be sure number.
You don't ball Olodo. The guy don't know the next number.
So different beliefs, different superstitions.
Yes.
Yeah, because even voodoo is sometimes can be categorized as superstition. So if you believe in it, then I think it should work for you.
So if not just juju, what other factors aside luck can affect lottery winning strategy?
Right. So not just lottery, gaming. And across all gaming platforms or all gaming arms, from sports betting to casino to lottery, when you open that particular aspect of game you want to play, you see something we call previous results, last result, head to head. Now, it gives you a track record of the last 10 times these two teams met. They home team won twice, away team won 4 times. They had draw once. That's giving you an idea of okay, these are the possible things that might happen this particular time. It's the same thing on lottery and also casino. You see, okay, I'm about to play number 29. 29 has appeared 7 times in the last 1 month.
Yeah.
So it just gives you an idea that if 17 happens 7 times across 1 month, and those 7 times, 5 out of those 7 times happen on a Thursday.
Yes.
And today is a Thursday, you're about to play that game. It's giving, by default, 29 or whatever it is, should be your first number you want to consider. So aside voodoo or superstition, you also want to check head to head. Another thing is you also want to check statistics.
Yeah.
Say for instance, sport betting. What's the lineup like? What's the strength of the squad like? What are the possibilities? What's the motivation around the team? Did they just change their coach? Are they having financial problems? Are they having a whole lot of things are involved? A whole lot of things are involved. That's why you cannot really pinpoint to say, okay, because of this, I want to go all out. But at the end of the day, there's always a stroke of luck. You can't take that out. There's always a stroke of luck to life. So today you might say that it will rain and then it rains. You might say it will rain and then it will not rain. It will shine all day. So it's there. You can't take out luck out of it, but there are also other tiny things attached to it.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank God you actually mentioned the word luck. I just want to be very sure. Lottery. Is it luck? Is it just about luck? Or there's something else? In fact, I know some people would practically sit and do the whole math, do like 100 different numbers. Example, when they say you should pick like, let's say 10 numbers out of, there's this game called 590 from Ghana or something like that. But they'll ask you to pick some numbers. They have like winning numbers and also some other numbers. When they ask you to select numbers, like some people would go, sit down, literally carry a pen and a paper and then keep writing the numbers. Like all the numbers they think, the probabilities like of, let's say 100, 200 numbers, and they use that to keep playing. So what do you think about that?
Ugo, there's this slang on the streets with the roll dice. But who they bring the double six?
I God, they bring double six.
Okay.
They roll dice, I God, they bring double six.
That was on the ladder move. Yeah, but see, the thing is, as long as you can do all your permutations, you can do all your calculations, you can do all your permutation and combination, all your arithmetic and all of that. As long as you are not the person pulling out the numbers, there is still a chance. There's still luck attached to it. As you can see on my cap, you have two dials on my cap. So it has 6 sides. Is it 6 or 9?
Yes,
it's 6 sides. 6 sides. Yeah, 6 sides. That means you have possible 6 outcomes from one die. When you roll it, you can roll it and get double 1, and we'll go roll it, you'll get double 6.
Oh yes, I've tried that with the whole. What's the name of this game? Ludo.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I've tried that before.
So it's there's you cannot rule out the aspect of luck.
I think you're trying to change my perspective of things. Even if I want to believe you, but I'm African. You understand? From my name, you can also know the tribe where I'm coming from in this situation. And
they put money for any kind of thing.
You understand? So it's easy for us to gather all the blames and put it on one thing. That these people, then they hold me, they target me. Because, in sports betting, I've played games that I want 2 goals. First goal comes as early as possible. And these people are asking you to take your money. There's something they call cash out. They're saying, take this money before they score the second goal. In your mind, game of 90 minutes, they score 10 minutes. There's 80 minutes for them to score another goal. Is that not so? You will wait till this goal is not coming. At some point, if you go to the comment sections of this gaming, you will see people swearing for them. You will see people saying, give 1 goal now before something punish you.
But sometimes last minute, I think.
Now that's the point. Usually that last minute don't ever come. Do you understand? That 1 goal. So it's as if they are targeting you. Now you find out that these teams have been playing 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 before these statistics that you are talking about.
Exactly.
But that day that there is a lot of people backing them with their money, now mass loss we go get. We will cry, we will wail. So as somebody, it now looks as if these operators, there is something more. There's maybe I know they can't affect what is happening on the pitch and all of that. The other day, let me give you a very, very real life example. The other day, PSG was supposed to play Marseille. On a very good day, PSG are supposed to either score a goal or even win the match. Now, the next day, there is a ceremony, Ballon d'Or ceremony, to crown the winner of the Ballon d'Or. And there's a PSG player at the top ranking. And most of them are supposed to go there to support their teammates. The next day, that's after the match. Unfortunately, the day of the match itself that was supposed to play, there was a heavy rain and thunderstorm, and they couldn't play the match. So they moved the match to the day of the ceremony. So most PSG first team players could no longer play. But you have already staked your money. You stake the money on the day you are sure they will play. They could not. So, and the next day, they lost the match. They didn't just lose the match, they not score goal. So whether you played PSG to score, PSG to win, PSG to win or draw, PSG to even commit foul, they did not do nothing in the match. And you know what? The players that are supposed to play, that lost us this money, they were shining their teeth in that ceremony and clapping their hands. I couldn't even watch because I was wondering, this guy is supposed to be scoring goal for me and nothing is happening. My money was gone. Now I could attribute it to natural causes. But bros, in my village, they bring down rain.
Yo!
I mean, people hold rain, people
Yes.
bring down the rain, they'll carry rain from one angle.
So why they
What
not
if
hold
this
the rain
rain was
before
supposed
the
to
match
rain in
starts?
Monaco and they brought it to Marseille just so that they will spoil it for all of us? This is Juju we are talking about here.
This is Juju, I agree with you.
I've heard loads of stories from players as touching Juju and bad luck, other
Yes.
people's bad luck rubbing off on them.
Yes, village people, don't call it bad luck.
I was speaking to a particular guy who had a very long ticket and it was just the last game. And he said when he booked the game, he shared it on this particular office group for other
People to play, yeah.
to play, And he said most times, whenever he books 5 codes, he drops 4 on the group. He holds on to 1. All 4 he dropped would not win. But you see that one he did not drop would be the one winning. Now, why is it that the codes he shares with his friends, they don't win, but the one he holds wins?
I said that when I said there's a Jonah in their ship.
Exactly.
Oh,
so
There's
wow.
somebody who's
They
village
need to
people,
throw the Jonah
whose village
away.
people say they cannot win
So they
from
can
lottery
win.
or from gaming.
Right. So for me, I would just say maybe when he was booking those other 4, he had it in mind that, okay, these ones I will share. So he was not careful enough to predict.
Okay.
But this one I would not share.
Another angle.
And most likely the one he added more money. So he took his time. He didn't take risks.
Yeah.
He didn't take too much risks. But you see the other ones. And then another thing is greed. When it comes to gaming, greed is a major
This greed
factor.
is going to be another topic for another day because
Guilty
I
as
honestly,
charged.
thank
Guilty
you.
as charged. I want to use
We
100
would talk
naira
about this
to win
greed.
100 million.
We must talk about this greed.
Exactly. So, yes, it's good to be that huge risk taker, to be that reckless risk taker. But trust me, the person who is minimizing his risk will always end up having more turnover than you that want to break the bank with just 100 naira. So
I agree.
risk is another major
That
factor.
makes a lot of
so
sense.
yeah,
Makes a lot
at the end
of
of the
sense.
day, there are a whole lot of tiny bits. Juju, part of it. Luck, part of it. Greed, part of it. But all these things come together and then it creates that fun, excitement, and the reason why the industry is always thriving.
Wow. I mean,
Well,
I
that's
feel
a lot too.
that's a lot to take in.
That's a lot.
This was so interesting. And thank you so much, Mr. Shopbet. He said his name is Gabby Michael Gabriel Angel Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel Michael. Okay.
Angel
Mado,
Gabriel and Angel
it's like,
Michael put
that's
together.
your guy. He still get Angel for his name because he get Shopbet. That's your guy. If you see him anywhere, hold him for the numbers. He'll give you the winning numbers. It was so good having you on the show. And Ugo Marama. I love this and I do hope to do this again with you guys.
Everywhere good.
It is so interesting. I mean, there's so many things I would love us to talk about. I mean, this you mentioned earlier about, what's it called again? Greed when it comes to gaming. This is a very deep topic.
That's
We
something
really
we
need
need
to
to
talk
look at.
about.
Yeah.
So maybe on our next, episode or something, we are definitely going to talk about greed when it comes to gaming, lottery, or you name it. In the sectors, basically, we're going to talk about these things. Now, if you are looking at me from over there and I'm right here, make sure you tune in and enjoy everything we're doing right here. And you can also take home most of these things we've discussed today. Lottery can be luck. Lottery can just be your belief. Lottery can just be what's it called
Your
again?
strategy,
Your strategy,
maths and all of
your
that, yeah.
maths. Lottery can be anything. It's your belief, whatever you affirm, or if you don't believe, nobody will believe for you. So just do your thing out there and then just put yourself in a lucky mode. And I'm sure you would definitely be cashing to the bank. With that, my name is Thomas Evelyn, and I'll see you again on another beautiful episode of The Gaming Room.